What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AP Trades. I'm back with another trade recap video. I know I haven't posted a YouTube video in a while because last week I wasn't able to get any trades actually, and I didn't post a psych video, but I'm definitely going to be on that. I have been really busy with school, but let's get into how I made $700 day trading today, the Nasdaq, and I practically saved myself from blowing my eval. If you guys don't know, I literally had $200 away from blowing my eval, and I was literally like, okay, this is gone, like whatever. I accepted my fate, but now we back, baby. We shooting up those LeBron numbers, 700 bank. Let's fucking go, and we about to pass this eval. So let's get right into it. How I made $700 today, day trading the Nasdaq. Here's the P&L ski right there. Um, you can see I was really red. I was literally $200 away from last week and the previous week down. I made $50 on Sunday, and I made 689 exactly today. Let's get right into it. I'm not gonna waste your time. So as everybody knows, we have reached all-time highs with Nasdaq, right? I was bullish. So the only thing I'm really looking for, bullish until proven wrong, is longs. So if we're getting into market open, essentially, what am I looking for? I'm just looking for some sort of open high, generate liquidity and retracement, and we get exactly that. So getting into my trade overall, right? What do we do? 9:30. So 9:30, we open high, and we actually get this possible swing. And I was actually thinking of FOMOing into it, but first off, I wasn't bearish at all. But I knew for a fact this 30-minute wanted to get hit. And then second off, I just didn't see the point of this because again, I had $200 left in my eval, or else it would have been blown. And I just didn't want to take a trade. I wanted to essentially risk heavy and hard on a actual proper setup. So what do we do here? You see that actually some people took this, which in my opinion is the most pattern trade mech ever in a sense, or cont, I guess, sorry, because you swept the 5-minute intermediate low. But I actually wanted us to edge this and generate low resistance liquidity, which is exactly what happened. So now we have the 930 PL3 generating liquidity. Right here we have our 1-minute AMD model with 945 also stacked PL3 hitting this 30-minute fair value gap where we sweep the low inside right here, and we get this beautiful 1-minute healthy close. So a lot of people might ask is why would you take the 1 minute, especially when it looks kind of, I don't know, some people waited for the 2 minutes, some people waited for CISD. In my opinion, that's not really valid in the sense, and I was also strongly convicted in this, but this is a whole new manipulation leg. So as you can see here, what do we do? Essentially 9:30 we open high, but after that we get that swing edge, make the low resistance liquidity, then do our little accumulation model to then open up a whole new leg for us to inverse. So we're not taking the highest time frame of this, we're taking the highest time frame of this, which was the 1 minute. Very healthy close, closing between, above EQ of the range and everything. And I'm just actually going to get into my notes to kind of say all the good things. We had 930 with 945 stacked PL3, generating low resistance liquidity, AMD on the low time frame, clear high time frame trend with bearish because we had all-time highs near. And then we had a internal SMT, right, because we formed the intermediate low, created this internal SMT where ES, I don't know why the fuck it's lacking. ES did not take this low. The only bad thing is we didn't have true manipulation, but I didn't really care about that because I was strongly convicted, and NQ was the one that manipulated, which is what I want to see. And then of course 1 minute, very strong close, and I'll get into more of these notes later. So now how did I kind of play this? A lot of people actually got break even. If not, they only won for a 1-to-1, or just in general, people were trying to hold and shit. But I actually closed around here, and I risked one NQ. And what I didn't realize is we actually formed an SMT here, right? So I did realize that we sweep the high on ES. So if I pull out ES right here, let me pull up ES. So you can see on ES, what do? We actually take out this high right here, right? Hold up, let me zoom it in a little bit more. So we take out the high right there, and some people said that we filled new week opening gap. I didn't peep that we filled new week opening gap, which I think is bullshit because I mean we already were in it. All I realized is that we took out the high, so that's where I actually went break even. I didn't go break even here because to me that felt like a mechanically break even. And as a lot of you guys saw on Friday, a lot of people got stopped out on break even because of this. So I actually wanted to hold, and either way, I was like in this mentality of go big or go home, right? Like I had $200 left in my eval, and it's either I'm gonna bank or I'm just gonna blow it. So I went break even once ES took out the SMT, and I definitely could have actually just taken profit here because I was up 1K, almost 1.1. If you checked my TikTok, you would see. And then we created the SMT, and I say this is a week in my opinion because it doesn't really mean anything. Like NQ still has the 930 swing, the 4-hour buy side, and all-time highs, and it's not really a place for ES to reject. Um, but what I peeped is that we were getting close to 10 a.m. and with the 5 minute, there was a 5 minute that was about to open up. I didn't see us opening up a 5 minute for us to get a potential cont higher. So I just trailed my stop loss and actually had risk management other than some people, which I saw that kept holding, which I guess is fair. I was strongly convicted, but especially for my case where I need the profit because if not, again, my eval, that's one of the reasons why I risked heavy and I played this very smart, but also trying to maximize my profits, right? So that's what I did, and I closed here and I made $700. I think my TP was actually set for here, but I was going to close at the 930 or at least taking out this LRL. But overall, I think this trade was amazing. It was A plus beautiful. After that, we literally just started to accumulate so much and then just go lower and lower and lower, right? But getting into the trade and really diving deep on why I took this. So I already showed you this, right? But here's kind of my breakdown on time. I'm not really gonna get into this. You can pause the video, look at it. I literally said practically all of this, right? 930, 945, PL3 with AMD, with IFG, ICT. But the main reason why I took this is because it is literally exactly like Friday's trade. If you saw that I said this, it is the exact same basically. Our entry time, which I missed this because I had a stupid ass fucking field trip for school, and school's fucking me, bro. School's fucking me straight up. Not even the field trips, just the amount of studying I have to do. So my bad if this video is posted later. But yeah, right. So you can see right here, last Friday we had this AMD model entry at 949. What do we have here? Our entry is at 951 today with another AMD model. And I literally said that, guys, one of the best things that you can do is start journaling every single possible trade of the week, even if you don't take it, and then the ones you fade as well. But as you can see here, what I wrote down is main lessons from last week, right? Is to learn to recognize the AMD model more and utilize it with 930 or after 930 being 945 PL3 and understanding when to go break even. Don't use it mechanically. If you have strong conviction in something, hold it. That is exactly what I did here. I learned to utilize the AMD that we had right here with the 930, 945 PL3 and holding, not going break even at this mechanically kind of spot, but going break even where it meant more sense for me for both assets after ES swept out the high. So it's a very simple, guys. You want to start analyzing. At the end of the day, everything's just this kind of pattern and statistic. Like, I'm not saying that what we do last week will happen the next week, but something that I realized was from this whole week, we were repeating the same thing. We had a 930 swing, then we had some accumulation, some random stupid ass trade, and then we had a 5 minute for most of the days. I wrote it here. But this reminded me so much of today's trade, right? Today's trade reminded me so much of last Friday, which I wasn't able to capture. Um, but if I did, I think that it would be break even, right? And that's pretty much my trade recap. I mean, it's a very solid trade in my opinion, and I'm up currently right now, 50 and 800. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna pass this. Like I literally brought this back from 200 drawdown to now almost being back at 51K, and I'm gonna pass this. Mark my words on everything that I love. So I hope you guys like this trade recap and you learned something. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Much love. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.